Welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're getting ready for the big game. Hope you enjoyed the two massive games last weekend. But before we go anywhere, before we talk any Oldham or anything else, we've got to talk about the women's team one more time because there's more big news and this is breaking. So let's get to it. Here's the reel. Here's the news. I'll be back right after. And welcome to the Ultimate Soccer Show. Before we go any further, we got some breaking news to get out there. The football club, WREXHAM AFC Women, have been granted a Tier 1 licence for the 2023-24 season following a successful application to the FA of Wales. The licence ensures Wrexham will be eligible to play in the Genero Adran Premier next season should the team be successful in their playoff match against Britain Ferry Llansawel on Sunday, April 16th. Let's all wish Steve Dale and all the women the very best of luck for the playoff match on Sunday, April 16th. But it's great news to be getting a Tier 1 licence already in place for next season. The match against Britain Ferry Llansawel, the Genera Adran South champions, will take place at Newton. Full ticket and travel information for the game will be confirmed in due course by the club. Great news. So there you go. Massive news for the women's team. I tell you what, this club keeps on getting better and better and better. The story it is writing is so much fun to keep reading. Where is the end? Where is the end? And hey, guys, if you go to the racecourse ground and you take in some of the games, do us an honour, do us a solid. Drop down below some of your memories or your stories or your rituals that you do right at the racecourse ground, or some of the recent stories. So give us some of the recent, what's going on inside the racecourse ground, and also when you go on the grounds of others, when you travel away with the Red Dragon Army. What is it like to be on the road with the Wrexham fans travelling to other grounds? It's got to be a blast, right? So give us some of your little stories or some of the fun things that you go through in and away, especially at the racecourse ground, because there's people here over this side of the channel would love to read your novels or your little stories about Wrexham and what you like to do and what it is about it and what you get to see and what you get to hear and what you get to feel and the passion. Just give us some of the passion. That's all I'm saying. Okay, moving on, talking about the game. Before we get there, how about a little bit of the fun stuff? If we talk about head-to-head all time, then Wrexham is on top. 29 wins, 20 draws, and 20 losses. So far, it's pretty good. However, the first one in history, 1935, Oldham did win that one, 1-0. So it's been going for quite some time, but Wrexham has the head-to-head over Oldham Athletic. Now, something else that we might want to look at. There's two games this season that Wrexham's already played against Oldham. One in the FA Cup, one in the league. In the FA Cup, well, that's quite good. It was a 3-0 win. Sam Dorby got a goal after 8 minutes. Paul Mullin gets 2 goals, 26 and 50 and 62 minutes. And it's a 3-0 win in the FA Cup. In the league, there's a different story. And got to say, Boundary Park, it was a 2-1 win for Wrexham. But it was a fight. It was a battle all the way. A real battle. Oldham got the lead 8 minutes in and lasted all the way to the 85th minute. And Ben Tozer got the equaliser 1-1. And then 85 minutes in, you got to wait 10 more minutes, 90 minutes plus 5. Paul Mullin, the man, the one and only, got the winner 2-1 on the day. So 2 games so far, two wins. This is the third one. This would be good. This would be very good right now to keep the wins coming. And I think right now, 27 games in, 22 wins, 5 draws, no losses. That's got to continue. What a bloody record. Amazing, isn't it? Eh? So keep that going. Keep that in your minds. And something else we just want to talk about quickly, just a couple of pointers about Oldham. Little interesting things. Their record so far, 12 wins, 11 draws, 16 losses. 47 points right now. They sit 14th in the league. They're a mid-table team. They don't give up much. They don't cough up much. I mean, David Unsworth, the manager's doing as much as he can, but they're not lighting it up. They're not getting lit up. The first half of the season was terrible, absolutely terrible. Losses coming out the bag. But the last 20 games or so, well, the last sort of 15 games or so, it's been relatively decent, better than the first half of the season, no doubt about it. And last time out, 2-2 draw at Wealdstone. Overall, over the last 5, 1 win, 3 draws, and a loss. 5 goals scored, 5 goals against. And from 15 points, they've only taken 6. Not the greatest, no, not the greatest. So Oldham coming up next. That's on Saturday. And like I say, They're not really lighting it up, but they do light it up. Now, to make something happen and something fun, let's take a look at the fun facts, and you're really going to enjoy this one. You're really going to enjoy this one. Billy Waters, we picked him up recently. Has he got a double? Has Billy Waters got a double? Because I think I've found Billy Waters' double. Take a look. Now for some fun stuff on the fun facts. Recently we picked up Billy Waters, you all know that. But as soon as Billy got to town, my mind went all the way up to North England. I went, you know what? Billy's got a double. I'll tell you what, take a look at it. But I reckon Miguel Almiron from Newcastle is Billy's double. Take a look, tell me what you think. But Billy Waters has a double. His name is Miguel Almiron. Have a look at that. So there you go. Do you think he really is? I think he looks like his double. I mean, Miguel Almiron, Billy Waters, they look like the same guy, don't they? Now, let's move it along and get onto the center spot and talk a little bit about the North Carolina, USA 7-a-side tournament. Let's listen to this one, because I'll tell you what, more information about Wrexham going overseas to the USA. Remember, there's 2 games coming off in the USA you know about. One's against Man United, one's against Chelsea. Well, there's more games coming, a 7-a-side competition worth $1 million. Take a listen. I hope you're all getting ready for the North American tour as Wrexham gets on the plane, and so do the fans, and they go to North America. Got some details for you on this one right now. This is all we know so far, but TST 2023, that is the soccer tournament 2023. What is that? Well, it's a 32-team tournament, single elimination for $1 million, and it's a 7-a-side tournament. Some of the big teams taking place, obviously Wrexham's going to be there, you know that. Obviously Wolverhampton Wanderers are going to send a team too. Club Necaxa from the Professional Mexican League as well, and Charlotte FC from Major League Soccer too. So there's 4 big teams, there's more big teams coming, and there's more teams enrolling as we speak. The games get under Wednesday, May 31st, all the way through the group phases, and finishes on Sunday, June 4th for the $1 million championship final. TST entries, just so as you know, they start at $10,000 and go all the way for $20,000. That's where we're going to be in the summer. And don't forget, Chelsea, July 19th, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Manchester United, July 25th, San Diego, California, confirmed. Now you're up to date. Enjoy that. So there you go. You got the news about the North American tour. Obviously, Chelsea and Manchester United games. Those are absolutely massive. That shows you the reach and the pull that the ownership group have. I mean, think about what has happened to Wrexham in short term, the last couple of years, okay? Think of the major changes, not just the player personnel, but in the ground, the way things are being run, the management, the marketing, the shirt sales. There is no end to this amazing story, and it's going to continue and continue. I literally can see the future where Wrexham can end up, and with the absolute care and attention that this team is getting, this club is being nursed and really born into a new evolution. Now we've got a women's team. The actual future is absolutely amazing for this club and for the fans, and for the local community and the community in Wrexham and around Wrexham. Can you imagine just one slight trait that house prices, gas prices, prices all around the Wrexham area may well start fluctuating? You may well see the house prices rise because the club's going to get so successful. People will literally want to move closer to the ground. There's all sorts of benefits and spin-offs going to come off of this, but the future has no end. Has no end. Anyway, keeping the feet on the ground, but just sharing the love and the feel I have for this. It's just this is just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It really is, and it's writing itself. But like I say, fantastic ownership, careful ownership, and they're just really being very careful with every move. And let's face it, every major decision that the board and the ownership have done, it's literally they got a pine bat and they are whacking into home field and way on beyond the fence, and nothing is stopping it. They're literally batting everything out of the park with every decision. So tip your hat to the ownership group, and not just Ryan and Rob, but everybody included. everybody in the club completely from top to bottom. They're all marching to the same tune. So it's fantastic to see. But absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, talking about the prediction of the game, I think we're going to see what we saw in the last game against York City. To be honest with you, I'm thinking a 3-1 win is what I'm seeing. I didn't enjoy everything about the last game. I did when we got the second goal, obviously, but it was a really good game. And I got to say, I think we're in for the same kind of thing, an amazing, balmy crowd. The crowd was just loopy again. And it's fantastic to see. So keep it up, the crowd. Keep going nuts. Keep passing it around to get onto this channel and keep joining us, because I'll tell you what, every game, every day, I'm watching it. I've been watching it for a long time. Love what I see. And I got to say, it is the best football in story. I say it each week. Every week I say it. It's the best football story on the planet. And as I say it, it's the best football story, period. The best story in football. Now, prediction 3-1. I got to say, Notts Council, we got to bear it for a little while. We might stay second for a little bit, for a second, but you know what? It'll be what it'll be, but eventually it'll be what it is going to be, and that's the first spot. Nothing else will matter. Nothing else is good enough. Nothing else is going to happen. It's going to happen. So first place is coming, don't worry. But we've got to say, Notts County this weekend, taking on Wealdstone at Meadow Lane. Just a side note, we had someone contact the show talking about Jimmy Cyril and Notts County and said to other Wrexham fans, you're going to lose April 10th. Get ready, guys. Get ready. Okay, get ready. Comment down below. You know what to do. And finally, after this game, it's Halifax Town on the road at the Shay. So there you go. That's all we've got time for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Keeping it short and sweet, keeping it right to the point. But hey, fantastic story on the nose about the women. Got a license, Tier 1 football, get the playoff game done, and we'll be just brutally going to the next level, and nothing's going to stop us. And eventually, wouldn't it be fantastic if both teams got promotion in the same season? Whatever club ever did that, I'm thinking that's probably making history. I'm going into the Guinness Book of Records. I'm going to take a look and see what I find. But I tell you, I don't think any other team's done it. But again, I'm just in love with this story, in love with the ownership. I can't believe what the heck is going on all the time now, and keeping the feet on the ground, because you know what? Sometime there's going to be some bad news and something slow down and not go the way you want, and the result does not happen. But I tell you, like you sitting there, like me sitting here, I'm getting ready for the game on the weekend. I'm absolutely balmy about it. I can't wait for it. It drives my week. It literally pushes everything else aside. And in the week, I did watch some international football. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you know I live in Canada, so I watched Canada. Canada won 2 games. Smashed Honduras 4-1. Man, that was an emotional game. Wow, fantastic. But got to be honest, throughout the week, I'm waiting for the whistle to blow for Wrexham against anybody, because it really is an absolute buzz. And we're taking on these guys on the weekend. So, like I say every weekend, thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe and like. Do what you can. And at the end of the day, please join us and join the family. As soon as we get to 1,000, I'll start talking on YouTube, live to the game, and we'll all be together, listening and talking and commenting, not just commentating, but talking together and having an absolute laugh. And you know what? You know the rules on the channel. Anything goes, but we treat each other with respect, and there's never a problem. So enjoy the game, get ready for it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Please like, subscribe, pass it around to more Wrexham fans, get more people on side. And you know what? Go both teams. They've done absolutely fantastic for us so far, and it's not over yet, and the season's a long way away. And guess what? Manchester United is just 8 games away. Get ready for the games, guys. It's been a blast talking about it. It's going to be a blast watching it, and get ready for the post-game after the game on the weekend. Get ready for Oldham, guys. I can't wait. Cheers.